Welcome once again to Lessons from My Diary. I'm here with Pamela Nakawoya. She's an HR expert. She's passionate about youth. She's passionate about youth empowerment and youth transitioning into great leaders. Pamela Nakawoya, welcome to Lessons from My Diary.
Thank you, Derek.
Pamela, for someone seeing you for the first time, who would you describe Pamela as?
My name is Pamela Nakawoya.
Yeah.
I'm a human resource professional, but my focus is so much on helping graduates, early career professionals, and really people who are career switching to help them transition. I also help people who really don't have experience, as they say, to help them navigate the workspace and really know how to go about the dynamics and the work environment. My work really focuses on giving simple tools, ideas, and actionable points on how someone can navigate the workplace, write a good CV. So that's where I really focus.
As someone straight out of campus, probably looking for a job, and they always encounter that question of years of experience. How do you handle that bit while applying for work?
So I've encountered so many people. I get so many inboxes from people who are job hunting, and some of them are people from campus, and they don't have that experience. So what I really ask them is, did you do internship? If you did, that is the first experience you got. If I get your CV and it is an entry position, internship will count as experience. But then the one mistake that I see most of them doing is staying in their house and just sleeping instead of using some of the skills they got during internship to volunteer. So I got a lady one time. She had just volunteering roles. She had never really worked in a formal space, but she would volunteer for different roles. And what she kept doing, she thought those were not like experiences. And she would mention those on interviews. But you don't really have to mention that you volunteer to work here. You can put it on your CV that you worked here. You don't have to put volunteer. Because the experiences you got still count. So what we advised her to do is to remove that volunteer and put the things she did and the impact
that she has created, if indeed she claims that she created that value. And in about 2 months, she told me that she had landed an assistant role because she was in the HR field, and I was very happy for her. Wow, that's interesting. You mentioned two things: impact and skills. Let's start with skills. How important is it for a young person to have skills, and which specific skills do you think are really important for any youth out there while maybe looking for work? Where do they start from? So I will start with the academic skills that we get from school. You know, the knowledge and all that. But the acquired skills and rules that many career professionals do or make. And those are leading them not to really learn roles. I'll give you an example. Last week, someone texted me on WhatsApp that they were looking for a job. And I don't know whether it's just a generation or I don't know. But in our times, you would never text someone like that. Like, you don't know them, then you just text them because you've seen them on LinkedIn. It would be wise to send an email. You send an email. So we talk about such things like that. Professional. You have to be professional. Most young people looking for jobs tend not to be professional. And that cuts you off. They don't dress up. People no longer dress up for interviews. Like, you see someone on a panel and their hair is not combed. I mean, and you're wondering, okay,
In the HR's head, you've already created an impression that you don't care, first of all, and then you don't respect the people who have called you for the interview, but also your bosses, because people dress up when they are going for weddings.
Yes.
So you respect that you're going for someone's wedding, but why wouldn't you respect that you're going for an interview that is going to give you a job or something? But then the other things, I think we relate on these soft skills.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're a soft skills trainer and you know some of these things, communication etiquette, email etiquette, so many things in there. I can't, you know, double down on them, but soft skills.
While as a HR expert, what are the biggest mistakes you see while people are applying for work and when they come in for interviews?
Okay. Like I mentioned, I just mentioned the first one, impression.
Impression.
Yeah, impression. Because the moment someone sees you, they've already judged you. So it's not a good thing, but we are just human.
Yeah.
When I see someone dressed well, I what comes to my head is they're smart. Yeah. When I see someone shabby, and I mean that it will depend also on the industry.
Yes.
So if you are in an industry like in a banking sector, you cannot afford not to dress well.
Yes.
So it depends on the industry that you're in as a young person. What industry are you in? There are some industries that really don't care.
Yeah.
I'll give you an example of tech. I work in a tech space, and you know, a developer can come in jeans and what, and you will not really care.
Yeah.
But if you're going for an interview and it's a bank job, you cannot go in jeans.
Yes.
You cannot go in jeans. Yeah. So you just have to do a little research, but not even research. Just look around your environment and see the way bankers dress.
Yeah.
Yeah. See the way people, there are certain offices like government, they put on suits.
Yes.
So you cannot go for an interview for a government job in casual wear.
Yeah.
Because for government people, you have to put on suits. Yeah. So it just needs a young person to get out of their shell and do a little research about the company. I'll just give you a small tip. When you go for an interview, look around and see they're usually, what are those things? Mission, vision. They're usually on the wall of the like when I came in here, I saw something about integrity, and the way that their money is in the open. So when you go for an interview and they've told you have a seat there, those are the same things they're going to ask you, because they assume you've made research about and you know what the goal of this organization is, what the mission of this organization is. So the tip is to look around and know, okay, these guys, this is what they do. Oh, their mission, this is it. Okay. Those few minutes you sit there can help you grab a few words. You don't even need to grab the whole sentence. But as long as you've mentioned something like integrity, the interviewer will know that this person did some little research on our organization. They do care. Yeah. So the other mistakes would be not being prepared.
Okay.
Not being prepared. So what do I mean by not being prepared? Interview questions these days are everywhere.
Yeah.
You will know, of course, they'll ask you, tell us about yourself. And that's a whole other thing of teaching people how to answer those questions and what they actually want, because you might prepare, but when you don't know why they're asking those particular questions, when they ask you, tell us about you, they don't want to know over your grandmother, over what. No, just be specific. Tell us, this is my name, this is what I'm currently doing. Or if you don't have a job, you can say I'm a recent graduate. What are you doing now? Those are some of the things. Yeah.
Most people fail that question of tell us about yourself. I would like you to probably go deep down, because most cases when they ask us to tell us about yourself, probably you want to say, I'm a graduate from UCU, I have a bachelor's degree from this, and maybe this age. But I feel like definitely the human resource is looking for something that you mentioned earlier, which was impact.
Yeah.
So
like Derek, so what does Derek do? What value is Derek going to bring here? Yes. Where have you worked before? You can also mention, just in summary, that I'm Derek, I'm a recent graduate, but because they already have those details, so you don't need to like mention the specific place. Yeah, you can mention that I'm probably doing this currently. Yeah, I've done this before. Just little details of the things you've done in the future, in the past, and what you intend to do. Yeah.
Most cases when we are called in for interviews, there is that scary bit that comes within us, and then also that comes when you face the panel. How best can we probably not get that scared and know that these are normal people, and how best can we prepare that we are not intimidated? Because most people are intimidated by the interviews. I used to be intimidated by the interviews until probably I learned a few things. I would want you to explore that bit. What makes us first of all get intimidated?
Okay, so the first trick that human resource managers do is to get your confidence.
Yes.
So by the time you come and see people seated on the panel and they look like they've made it in life, that's just a trick that they use to see that, is this person confident?
Yes.
So the confident part is the first one you're supposed to pass. That is the first interview before you even see it. So I'll give you an example. Usually the door is closed when you come in an interview, or it's open, I don't know, or they ask you to come in. So when you come in, stand maybe on that door, and they will let you in.
Yes.
Please come in, because you might enter when they've not told you to come in.
Yeah.
So please be patient, stand somewhere. If they tell you, please come in, you come in and stand. Do not assign yourself where to sit, even if it looks obvious. They will tell you, please have a seat. So you sit. Those are just some of the things you're already passing. So you sit very well. Wait for the panelists to greet you.
Yes.
Yeah. Wait for the panelists to greet you. This is a mini class, because I do these classes for young people.
Yes.
Yeah, they are paid for.
Yeah.
So this is a mini class. You sit, wait for them to greet you. Hello, are you Derek? Yes, please. Then they will keep mentioning all that. So as a young person, all you have to know that is the first thing you have to pass. So you have to tell yourself that these are normal human beings.
Yeah.
And in order for you to be confident, dress well. Dress well, because if you're feeling good about yourself, like you put on a dress and it's nice, you already have that
confidence.
Yeah, you already have that confidence. But the other thing is preparation. When they ask people things and they are not prepared, meanwhile, it's also good to be very truthful. In case you don't know something, you can be truthful, but add on, I'm a very fast learner and I'm open to learn.
Yeah.
So it's very good for you to acknowledge that you don't know something, but please make sure these common interview questions, you know the answers.
Yeah.
The common ones. These days, we have ChatGPT. Leverage on AI. Just go on ChatGPT, type what are the common interview questions for this kind of position, and how do I answer them?
Yes.
It's as simple as that. By the time you go in for the interview, you already know what to say.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it will cool down the nerves. Yeah. But still, that fear is going to be there. Honestly, you just need to control your body so that it does not show. Yeah, but even if we go to higher panels, you still have
The cafe.
it's still there, very little, but the trick is to control it so that it's not, you don't start shaking, you start sweating, because you're going to lose focus.
Yeah.
Just focus. If they ask you something, pause.
That's a
What did you do in 5 years? Pause. Don't panic. Take your time. They've given you're the one being interviewed, so take your time. Think about something. Pause. Look at people in their eyes. Don't look down the whole time. Get someone who looks friendly and put your focus on them. The other ones who look scary, you leave them alone.
Is smiling okay? Because I when I'm nervous, I smile.
None of us smile.
When I nervous, I find myself smiling.
None of us smile, because now that will be as if familiarity, like as if these are your birthdays. But look at the panel. Get someone whose face doesn't look so scary.
Yeah.
It could be a man, it could be a lady, and keep your eyes on them. It will actually calm you down. Yeah.
That's a good one. You recently posted something that got me thinking how different HRs should add value to their teams and get their teams into positions of probably equipping them with confidence. How important is it to empower your team as an HR?
Okay. So that one is two-way, because you can't empower someone who doesn't want.
Yes.
Yeah. You see, confidence comes from inside someone.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I can give you all the skills in the world, but if it's not inside of you, it will show. It will show. There's an energy you give off when you're not confident.
Can we learn confidence?
Yes. Haven't you heard of fake it till you make it?
But is that right?
It's two-sided. It's two-sided because for me, what I say is who inspires you. So if there is someone who inspires you, you can look up to them.
Yeah.
You're not yet there, but they are inspiring you. That it's building a certain confidence inside of you. So one thing that young people should know is have goals as a person.
Yes.
Because honestly, the HR also has their own career.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. So if you think the HR is going to be there, yes, there are programs that we put in place to empower people, but sometimes even people don't come with positive mindsets for those programs. They take them for granted. Yeah. Organizations really try to bring trainers, to bring experts, to bring consultants, to really talk to people. But as we can say, people are gumite. People just want to money and leave.
Yes.
Yeah. People don't want these things adding value. What? So it's supposed to be an inside thing of someone, because these things are there at the workplaces. There are wellness programs. They bring consultants to speak to people, but the workplace has changed so much. There's a lot of negativity. Yeah. So it's according to someone. It's according to someone. If you use those opportunities that are in the organization, you will grow even beyond the money that they are giving you.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you know what happens is people complain, the money is little. Why are they even bringing this trainer? They should give that money to us. So now
someone
yeah. So
I truly understand your point of view, but recently I encountered a harsh conversation between between a group of people who are employed by someone, and it got me thinking. The person felt like probably where they are working from, instead of increasing their pay, they keep on bringing different programs that do not benefit them, and they do not care about the employee, but care about the growth of the organization, and are prioritizing the customers better than the employees. So as an HR, have you encountered that sort of behavior, and what would you advise? Because as the humans feel like they should care for us more than they care about their employees. But some cases you end up you're prioritizing the customer and forget about your employees. So how do you strike a balance?
Okay. So thank you, Derek, for that question. Unfortunately, I'll begin with this. And I always tell people this: the world is not fair. The world is not fair.
Yeah.
If you go into a workplace with that mentality, there are so many things you will overlook. When someone starts their business, they are really going to care about their customers mostly. And this is the honest truth that people don't want to listen to.
Yeah.
Someone started their business, you don't know where they got their capital, they've built something. So they've just brought you on board and they're paying you. And I am not saying that employers should not care about their employees, but kaja kuyitam, unfortunately. Yeah, because the world is not fair.
Yes.
So as employees, if you have that kind of mindset, you will overlook some things.
Yeah.
Yeah. And honestly, most organizations that I've worked for tend to strike a balance between the trainings that are put there to enhance you to serve the customer better. But then they also strike a balance to make sure that one, you have insurance. On insurance, there are psychologists. You can go and see if you have a problem with your head or one counselor. The boss assumes you will use that money.
Yes.
Yeah. So he's already saying, I've already given them insurance. I've already put wellness programs. I was talking to someone and they told me that at their organization, they brought for them a gym trainer and no one went.
No one went.
Yeah. The guy used to train himself. So I asked him, but you look unfit. I mean, you would be the first
Pamela.
person on that line.
Pamela, you're just.
Because I'm like, oh, but what do people want?
Yeah.
You already look unfit. They've brought a trainer. And you of all people, you should have been the first one on the line.
But
Because fitness is for you as a person.
Yeah.
It's not for the boss. It's not for the customers.
yes.
It is for you. So those are some of the wellness programs, like I told you, that the employers put in place and employees do not go. They feel like the employer is wasting what? Money.
Yeah.
And I'll tackle back to the issue of money. If you're giving value in an organization, the employer will increase your salary. And if they do not,
Yes.
you have free will.
Yeah.
Please leave and go.
That's a powerful. You have free will.
If the employer does not see your value, you have free will to leave and go somewhere where your value will be what?
Seen.
Recognized.
You mentioned something about adding value. I've worked in different workplaces before, and different people have worked in different workplaces before, but some cases they feel like they're adding value to the organization but are not seen. How do you make sure that you're seen, or you just need to do as much work so that you're seen? I'm just trying to wonder, do you have to put strategies that you're seen, or just do until you're seen?
One is slower.
One is slower.
Yeah. You can choose to do much work until you're seen, or do the work, then position yourself to be seen. How?
Yes.
They are key decision makers in an organization.
Yes.
And I think we've ever talked, Derek, about how to develop relationships with the key decision makers in an organization.
Yes.
Yeah. So as someone whose work is trying to be seen, one of the quickest ways that you can do that is first of all by maybe speaking in a meeting, adding something like, even if you don't bring a point, but you just maybe lead a prayer, or just add on someone's point. This point, I also see it in this way, just supplementing. But people who tend to, dive themselves in a shell, and it's just you and your manager who know what's going on. If the manager says you're a bad performer, you also, so what I tell people is documenting your work. Have emails that show that you are doing A, B, C, D. And those emails you can copy in your supervisor, you can copy in your boss, so that they can be able to see that Derek has done A, B, C, D. So those are one of the ways of being able to be seen. And unfortunately, the top people are always watching.
Yes.
They may not tell you, or they may not come and have a conversation with you, but like I always say on my LinkedIn page, people are watching. People are watching. And when promotion comes, they don't decide, it's this one. The people who are going to be promoted have already been decided before that role even comes. When someone leaves an organization, the bosses have been watching. So what we first do is internal recruitment. Internal recruitment looks like promotion, job enrichment. Job enrichment is giving you more tasks, but you can also add more money. So we first do some of those things so that we use the resources that are inside the organization. If those solutions are not there, that's when we go outside. We go outside and outsource. We headhunt, or we do interviews. So before a promotion comes up, the bosses are already watching. They can already know that if I put A, B, C, D in the manager's position, they will handle, they will grow into it. And they know that if I put this person in the manager's position, they don't have management skills. And people always ask me, what do management skills look like? Can you lead people? Can you lead a team? Or for you, it's your car work, and your car work, if your tasks are done, you don't care about other people. In my first role as a receptionist, I remember I used to tell clients that these specific people are the ones who have not done that thing. So the HR called me and told me, that's not how we do things. This whole entire organization is a team. If the technical team has failed, that means the whole organization has failed. So you're supposed to manage and not throw people under the bus. Manage the customer. Not you telling the customer, this, because if you tell the customer your team has not done it, it looks bad on the whole organization. Manage the customer. The team is looking into it. This is being done. We had this and this issue, but right now we have moved from step A to step B. Don't just, that is what a management person who is getting management skills look. Can you manage a team? If you don't have such things, it's very hard for your boss to promote you, because they'll know you will not glue that team together. When people are fighting, you will not glue them together, telling them that the common cause is this organization. We have to do everything as a team. You pull the slow learner and the fast runner, and they align. Because if one person is running very fast and is leaving the others, there are going to be problems. So what a manager does is managing that team, making sure that they deliver results through a team. And those people have different personalities, have different working dynamics, but you're supposed to manage all of them. So if you think that you're going to get to a management role and you can't manage people, there's already a problem there. You have to learn how to manage people. If you're going to go in a management role. And I always address these tips on my LinkedIn, how to have management skills, how how an early career professional can transition into a leadership role. The skills they're supposed to have in order to transition into a leadership role.
What are those skills?
Like I've mentioned, managing people is the first one, because if you're a leader, you're going to manage teams. You're going to manage teams. Conflict resolution skills. People working together are always going to blame each other, fight, abuse. Do you have conflict resolution skills to bring people down to sit on a round table? Yeah. But then the other thing is understanding people, the way different people work. That's also another skill. You know, managers don't tend to learn these things. They think it's only for HR until HR gives you a team of 5 people.
Yes.
And you are their manager. Then you know that now I have to learn how to manage people.
While mentioning that, it drove me to something. I interacted with a friend who told me that in your entire team, you need to know your strengths and the weaknesses of your team, and don't focus on the weakness, but build the strength more, because the strength overcover the weaknesses. So I believe, as I think managers and HRs, I think it's something they should ponder about, how to strengthen more, work more towards the strength than the weaknesses, because we as humans have a problem of focusing more on weaknesses and what has failed, and instead of focusing on more strength to outshine the weaknesses. I love the way our conversation has gone, but
but then another thing, we have to address the elephant in the room. I don't believe in keeping quiet when people don't meet deadlines, when people do mistakes continuously. That has to be addressed. As much as we believe in uplifting the strengths, we also have to address the weaknesses. Why are other people hitting their targets and for you not? We have to address that. Why are you the one not always doing the work on the team? Why? Is there an issue? How can management help you? Are there any tools you need? Do you need training? Do you have any any family issues? If you have any family issues, talk to the HR, or if you're not comfortable with the HR, seek attention outside, because this workplace is a place where work has to move. Work has to move. So if you have any problems, please address them. Address them, because at the end of the day, when we're in a board meeting, they are going to ask you for results. They don't care about what like I said, in our workplace, this person has put their capital together. They expect what?
Results.
They really don't care. Honestly, they don't care. So we just have to deliver. We just have to deliver. Though we strike a balance of someone is sick, there's sick leave, someone's child is sick, can they work from home if they can? So we are now in a post-COVID era where organizations have started being flexible. Thank you. That's the word I was looking for. Flexible. If someone can do their work from home, they have a sick child. Like someone doesn't have to physically be at office unless it's a company that deals in products and all that.
While mentioning that, it got me to a leadership role. For instance, you're a servant leader. How do you strike a balance between not being so strict and being able to let the team know that there is always time for this and time for this? Because we are in an era where work without play makes the workplace a very dull place, and people need a bit of motivation. But how do you strike a balance between being a manager or a leader within your organization that I would want to give an incidence of baby Sylvia Mulinge. Your clients are delivering results, but at the same time, they have a bit of fun and that open workplace. How do you get into that, not being so strict and not being so overbent to the other side?
Okay, thank you for giving that example of Sylvia, and I always follow her. You see, if you're a leader, there are very many forms of management. There are very many forms of management styles.
Yeah.
So you can't wear one. You can't say I'm a dictator.
Yes.
Because if you're a dictator, then people will also be gumite.
They will be like Jakumara now.
Yeah. But then again, you can't wear only servant leadership.
Yeah.
Because there are people you will need to tell, I need this thing done today. A servant leader can't do that. There will be a te. So you have to dress, you have to wear all those forms of management styles. You have to know all of them and where to apply. When it's time for work, I need this done. I need this done. You're not even smiling.
Yes.
Yeah. So I think that's the best answer I can give you. A good leader embodies all that. Because like I told you, you're dealing with human beings. Yeah. Sometimes you need to be strict. You know, like a parent at home.
Yeah.
You have to be
That's
strict.
a good example.
Just take an example. If you're a parent at home.
No.
You cannot see your child walking to the fire there and you clap for them. You will come and pick them up very fast.
Yeah.
So that's the same thing in our workplace. Yeah. Sometimes people take their bosses for granted. But as human resource, we come in and, you know, you have to get things done.
Yeah.
And if you don't get them done, there are repercussions.
Yeah.
There are repercussions to your actions because this is a contract. You have to do your part and the employer has to do their part.
Yeah.
If you don't do your part, then there are repercussions. So I think people forget and they think that a leader has to only be in servant leadership, begging people to do things. No, you have to strike a balance of all leadership styles and embrace them so that you get things done.
Wow. Uganda is one of the largest, it's one of the countries that has the largest unemployment rate.
Yeah.
And most of the people are youth and they are looking for work. How best do you think they can find opportunities to get work despite the unemployment rates being very high? How can they find opportunities?
This is for policymakers, but
what do you think?
This can be my take. The employment arena has very few jobs.
Yes.
But very many people. And that is the reality.
Yes.
Unfortunately. And the bad thing is that our education system focuses so much on job
hunting
than job
creating.
Yeah. So it's something that is in our mindsets. Yeah. People get out of school without thinking, I can start something for myself.
Yeah.
And that is not to blame anyone. That is to blame the system we've grown in. Yeah. So I think people who are doing initiatives like this of skilling young girls, of skilling young men out there with hands-on experiences. Yeah. And I had a brother who got out of school last year.
Yeah.
And he didn't have a job. And like you said, experience.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like he didn't have experience, he didn't have a job. And my brother likes video stuffs. Yeah. So he got some lady in Chikubo. He would take pictures of her products.
Yeah.
Post them. Then he did that so well that the lady got her another 2 people.
Wow.
On the same line. So now he had 3 jobs. But the problem is they were not paying him. They were paying him in form of data. So they would just give him data. They would just buy him data. Then he would
post their stuff.
Post on TikTok and all that. So what he did is he started reselling the data. Now he had too much data that he would start what?
Reselling the data. Interesting. Mm-hmm.
So he did that for a year.
Wow.
Yeah, he did that for a year. So what I can say is, honestly, someone has to be sharp.
You have to position yourself somewhere.
Sharp. Not even position. Sharp.
Yeah.
Because there are things that are profitable and trending right now, but they don't even need you to go to a classroom.
Yes.
Video editing, content. Such things, you just need to sit down with a laptop, probably AI, learn something for 3 months, and you're ready.
Yes.
So with the tides changing, young people should embrace such things. Because now if you wait for an office job, you might wait forever. And if you do not have anyone who knows you,
I understand you there.
You don't have anyone you're going to call. There are so much technologies right now that a young person can learn without formally going into a classroom setup.
Yeah. One thing that probably I always say, there is always a blessing in disguise in every situation.
Yeah.
So we need to find out what the blessing in disguise is in most cases. For instance, right now everyone is on the buzzword AI. But how can we leverage AI to earn us work? As young people, I feel like if someone really embedded in that AI world, it's massive. It's massive. I wish I hadn't got into podcasting. I think I would go to...
You can. Meanwhile, you can still go there.
I could still go there, but I don't want to jump around. But anyway, moving past that, I believe when you mentioned your brother, it got me thinking about something. Is sometimes we as youth, when we say we are going to do something, we think of the monetary return, the value of the money, before even we start doing the work. So if your brother wasn't open to that, allowing to work for free, the idea of selling the data wouldn't be there. So probably we should get into the concept of going to do without having the clear picture, because we always want the clear picture.
Bumper maker,
nkola sawa meka, nkola bichi. But what if you just go there and see how the process is? Probably within that, I believe every opportunity has something for you to learn, if you look at it in that way, for you to evolve. So I think we should walk away from that mentality of money, how much time, how much I don't have this, and go into the mentality of I will earn a skill or two. Yeah. I will get something from there. It may not be a lot, but money. I will get some.
It might not be money, but it might be a skill that you can use later on in life.
It made me think about that. As we move from that, you posted something that I would love you to explore more. You said, love LinkedIn before it loves you back.
Yeah.
Before it loves you back. And then you mentioned the 4 P's.
Yeah.
Please talk to us. What was going through your head while posting love LinkedIn before it loves you back and the 4 P's? Okay. Then maybe the other post that maybe you would tell us about is most progress doesn't look impressive at the beginning. It hit me hard. I would actually want to quote it again. Most progress doesn't look impressive
at the beginning.
Yeah. Those were
Which one should I start with?
Any.
Okay. Love LinkedIn before it loves you back.
Yeah.
At the start of this year, I was seeing people on Twitter and those other social media platforms trying to drag LinkedIn. LinkedIn is a scam. LinkedIn is full of, people trying to sell something and all that. And it's true, but it depends on what you've gone there for. What happens is that people only go on LinkedIn either when they're looking for a job, or they need a quick connection. they need a quick opportunity. You know, LinkedIn is completely different from the other social media platforms. I don't know, Derek, you are creative. You've noticed that.
Yeah.
LinkedIn is a platform of love. You have to love LinkedIn for it to love you back.
Yeah.
LinkedIn is a slow
relationship.
It is, you know, this relationship where you kukwano omukazi nagana, but they will eventually marry you. That is what I believe LinkedIn is.
Yeah.
And it's a global
platform. Yeah.
It's a global. LinkedIn is a space where you will connect with someone who you see those ends up and send them a DM. And they will take you serious.
Yes.
When you send that person a DM on Instagram or TikTok, they will not take you serious. But when you connect with that particular person, I was telling you recently that there's a lady I used to see on TV. And like LinkedIn will always put networking events and all that. I went to her networking event. Right now, she is a hello away. LinkedIn gives you that leverage that no platform can give you. But you have to love it.
Yes.
You have to kukwana it. You have to baby it. What does that look like? Showing up on it every day, commenting on people, not bogus. Sorry for that word. Not weird comments. Yeah, you can put those things on TikTok. No one will notice. But here, you might put a weird comment. Your boss will see that comment. So LinkedIn is the platform that holds people accountable.
Yeah.
For your comments, for what you post. Yeah. And it is a platform where you have to give value.
Yeah.
If you're not giving value, no one will listen to you. If you want to dance, you go on TikTok. If you want to post pictures, you go on Instagram. Here, we want what?
Value.
So people come on when they want quick things, and LinkedIn doesn't work like that. It does not work like that. So when people say it's a scam and you know all that, they've not understood the platform.
Yeah.
They've not understood how powerful
the platform is.
LinkedIn is. They've not understood. In fact, we are here because of LinkedIn. Not so we met on LinkedIn.
Yeah.
So LinkedIn is full of opportunities, but no one is going to hand them to you. You have to position
yourself
clearly. People have to know you that you do this. Yeah. Derek does this. Pamela does this. If I need anything HR related, CV related,
Pamela.
And that is what they call branding.
Yeah.
So most people don't want to put in that work because they are used to the other platforms where you just go post a video and it goes viral. LinkedIn requires 2 times the work that other platforms need.
You mentioned within that was the 4 P's. I would want you to explore those 4 P's.
I still remember them.
There was progress,
positioning,
patience, and I think performance.
Yeah.
There was purpose, positioning, presence, and performance.
So purpose, we've already mentioned purpose. Why are you there?
Yeah.
Why are you there? I'll just tell you the purpose. I am there on LinkedIn to build my brand.
Yeah.
That's it. I'm there to position myself as someone who has been in the HR space, and I'm giving back value.
Yeah.
How do you know you're giving back value? DMs. People DMing you for this. I need help with this. I need help with that. Please help me with this. That's when you know
that you're giving value.
It's not even about the likes. That's when I realized that there are people watching your content that are not even liking or commenting, but they're in your DMs. Yeah. So your purpose, define your purpose there. Not all of us can be creators, but you can go and comment on the people who create.
create. Yeah, LinkedIn, especially for Uganda, it is not saturated, and that's the beauty of it. You mentioned something about AI. AI is not yet saturated, in that the people who are going to go first are going to get much out of it.
Yeah.
So right now, LinkedIn is not saturated. There are not so many Ugandans on it. When Anakabugo texts me on LinkedIn, I will know this is a Ugandan.
Yes.
I will know this is a Ugandan, and there are very few Ugandans on LinkedIn. Yeah. So your purpose, and I'll be seeing you commenting on my comments. What. So if you need help, I'll be able to assist. Yeah. There is a young lady who sent me a DM actually. She wanted a job for an accountancy, something. And like a day before, you know, I'm in groups of HR. They're always posting jobs. Yeah. They're always posting jobs. By the way, Derek, I can tell you, jobs are there. It's just that for you don't have the skills for that jobs.
Yeah. Oh, yes. I've mentioned the right thing.
The jobs are there. But you don't have the right skills for those jobs, but the jobs are there. So, I mean, very many HR groups, they keep posting jobs. So I had seen an advert for accountant, and they wanted an accounting assistant. And I sent her the thing. She applied. I don't know if she got that job, but she said for her she had not seen any advert. What am I trying to bring? That you might be looking for something, but when it's Derek's reality, like I'm here job hunting. But when the person who has that job, it's just a DM away.
Yeah.
That's how mysterious LinkedIn is. There are HRs there. They know someone who is hiring.
Yeah.
They know what skills people are looking for in the job market. So when they are giving you that information, they know what they are talking about. They are not just random people talking. It is their reality. They are living in that space right now. Yeah.
You posted, most progress doesn't look impressive at the beginning. What did you mean by that?
I think you can relate. Shouldn't you be telling us?
Oh, wow. I really read the post. I was like, wow, Pamela knows the life I'm living.
Yeah. Of course. When you're starting out something, it doesn't look nice. It doesn't look like you're going somewhere.
Yeah.
It looks like you actually don't know what you're doing. But like I said, you see, I got on LinkedIn. Like I've been on LinkedIn for a while, but really engaging and what? It's been a year of consistently posting. And you hear like feedback from people. What are you doing? What if your boss is that? But you know. And for someone who is trying to, build a brand or build something, it's going to be hard. It's going to look useless in very many people's eyes.
Yeah.
It's going to look like you're wasting time. It's going to be hard. But I don't know if you know Alex Homozi.
Yes,
and Leila. I follow
Alex.
them, and they always talk about,
how hard it will be.
How hard it will be for you to build something. And, for the organizations that we see right now, when I sit with my boss and he's telling you, where he started with this organization, he will tell you I started in a garage. So you don't have to believe it. But he knew where he started from.
Yeah.
And just like I tell you, it's very hard for us to be entitled when we find people's businesses running and you feel entitled. You don't know where they've come from.
Yeah.
You don't know how hard it was to raise that capital. You know nothing. Yeah. So
it's really hard to start something in this economy in our Uganda here. It's very, very hard to start something. And I used to be one person who used to think creatives are people who just wake up and shout online, you know, until I started doing some little content creation on LinkedIn. Then I realized these things are not easy. Yeah. These things are not easy. And I started giving respect to creatives.
Yeah.
Because I started seeing that side. I'm like, editing things, what? It's just too much work. And like we always say, when you see you've put in much work, you feel like your content is top notch and no one is liking.
Yeah. It happens.
It stings a bit. But an encouragement was just to my fellow creators. Actually, I put that post out for people who have been on LinkedIn. You know, like we said, LinkedIn is a very, very slow platform.
Yeah.
For you to be able to see results, it takes time. It takes time. Yeah. Yes. And I've been honored to, you know, for example, this podcast, and there are some webinars that I'm going to do in front there of the year. And these people reached out, they DM'd me. We've been seeing your content, you wrote about this and this post. When I go and check on the post, it has like 15 likes, 20 likes. So that opened something in my brain that people are watching.
Yeah.
It's not about the likes. It's not about you going viral. Yeah, it's people are watching you silently, so just keep going, just keep going. Yeah.
Lastly, a lesson in health, wealth, and relationships.
A lesson in
Health, wealth, and relationship.
health. Like I said, be fit, eat well, be fit. Yeah.
Wealth.
Learn about money. I don't know. I think you need to invite me for another.
About money.
Learn about money. Just go online and find people who are talking about money, because we grew up in environments where our parents didn't talk about money. We don't know how to handle money, and we think we do. So just go and learn about money, how to handle money, how to multiply money, how to invest money, investment opportunities. Just go and learn about money, because you don't know anything.
Relationships.
Be what you want from another person.
Be what you want from another person.
Yeah. You want kindness?
Be kindness. Wow. It's a powerful one.
You want to be loved?
Be love.
Be lovable.
Be lovable. You want to be loved? Be lovable. Okay.
If you want to be loved, first love. Yeah. So be what you want to be. That thing that you want to get from someone else, first try being it. Yes. That's when you realize that this person actually doesn't have it. Because I am kind, but this person is not kind. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Pamela. Looking forward to more interactions. I've got to learn a lot. And we definitely need to do a episode 2, because I feel like the conversation was still going, but time has limited us. But I'm honored to have you on Lessons in My Diary. I'm honored that you spent your time. It being Easter holiday, I'm really honored. And thank you.
Thank you, Derek, for inviting me. For those that don't know me, I'm on LinkedIn. Please follow my LinkedIn. Yeah. Pamela Nakaoya. Yeah, I think I'm the only one with that name there.
All right.
Okay. Ciao.